Spurs fans. So, what a game. What a game out in Paris Saint-Germain. Look, we got to take a lot of positives from this. Yeah, we conceded sloppy goals, but we scored. We created. It was a lot better than the North London derby only a few days ago. You know, I wasn't asking for a lot. We all knew we wasn't going to win this game. I'd have been more than happy to get a point, but to say we scored 3 goals against the European champions, you know, we all know they are levels above us right now, but like I said, we can take positives from this. Lots and lots of positives. You know what I mean? Come on. So, the lineup was very, very interesting. Thomas Frank went with a back 5, so obviously for Kari in goal. Back 5 was Pedro Porro, Romero, Archie Gray come in, Mickey Van der Ven, and Jed Spence. Then in the midfield middle, it was Bentancur, Sarr, Bergville, and up top, 2 strikers, Richarlison and Kolo Muani. Now, obviously, we went 1-0 up in the 35th minute. Richarlison, very, very, very good team goal, by the way. Very good team goal. Yeah, goals galore after that. But then Kolo Muani scored against his parent club, bagged 2 goals. But yeah, like I said, we can take a lot of positives from this game, definitely. You know, and saying that, I'm just quickly scrolling now to, you know, players that didn't start. Kevin Danzo, Mohamed Kudus, João Palhinha, Odebert, Xavi Simons, Adugi. Quite a few players there didn't even start. Obviously, they did come on deep into the second half. But like I said, man, look, I couldn't ask for much more. You know, a much, much better team performance, a lot better than the North London derby only a few days ago. And like I said, and I'll say it again, I wasn't expecting a result. I wasn't expecting a win. You know, it would have been a lot of luck to go our side to even get a point, because like I said again, we played the European champions. You know what I mean? Champions League winners in their own backyard as well. And I know our away form, again, obviously before that shambolic game a few days ago, our away form, yeah, on paper was a lot better. But, you know, again, I wasn't asking for a lot. And like I said, like I keep saying, I wasn't expecting a win or even a point. But a much, much better performance. But we just got to look at the positives here. We scored goals. We created, again, something that we didn't do whatsoever only a few days ago. Much better attacking. You know what I mean? There was hunger, spirit, passion. Just silly little mistakes here and there, obviously conceding the goals. But yeah, man, come on, hit us up in the comments. What were your thoughts on that 5-3 defeat to Paris Saint-Germain? Hit us up, get subscribing, smash the like, and as always, up the Spurs. Come on.